Hi, I'm Matthew, and if you're here, you're probably struggling. It might be that you're finding your work difficult or stressful. You might have been made redundant. You might be having financial problems. You might be struggling in a relationship that maybe isn't working out. It might be that you just can't explain it, that you're just struggling and you feel as though you're carrying the weight of the world around with you and you don't know why. It's normal. Struggling is normal. It's human. It's just part of life. Struggle is normal. What isn't normal for men in particular is to accept it and to seek help for it. Now, there's a number of reasons why that can be the case with men. We have to be strong. We have to be the strong, reliable, dependent one, the one that just gets on with it, the one that can cope with whatever life throws at him. And we can't show weakness. We can't show and admit to struggling, that we have to carry on regardless, that we can't take time off work. And looking back, certainly my generation, yeah, I don't remember my dad ever being off work sick. Sorry, Dad, unless he'd had a heavy sesh the day before, which wasn't frequent, but he'd have an annual trip that guaranteed he wouldn't be at work the next day. But yeah, we can't take time off. We can't admit we're struggling. There's a fear that we will be seen as somehow less of a man if we are struggling, if we can't cope, if we cry. We're the ones that have the shoulders to cry on. We're not the ones that need a shoulder to cry on. All of these fears that you have, all these worries, that can be dealt with, that can be overcome. And not only can you kind of get through your struggles and carry on, but you can use those struggles as things that you can really learn and grow from, and actually life can be better as a result of those struggles, even though it might not feel that way now. One of the things that we're told is that men don't do emotion. And I've got one word I want to say to that: bollocks. It's bollocks. What men can't do or struggle to do is display certain types of emotion. We're allowed to jump up and down and hug and kiss our mates and cry if we win or lose at a football match. But if you want to hug off your mate when you feel that you're in the depths and you don't know how to cope, well, we feel very uncomfortable about that. We're not happening. We're not going to do it. Breaking down and crying in front of your friends, or crying at work, for instance. You'd be mortified. But, we'll show off if we're caught by Sky Sports in a final when we've just won. We'd share it with all our mates online, because it's acceptable then.